Yo, what's up guys, your boy Ghost here, back here today with another video, and here today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on the divisional round of the playoffs. We had some banger games this weekend, so stay tuned. Each game came down to what, 3 points, overtime? What the hell? I mean, I don't even know what to say about it, but I'm going to be going from right to left of each one of these games, man. I'm going to, just be talking about, each team and what I thought and what they could do going into the offseason, and for the team that's moving on, what they could do to win the Super Bowl, man. So let's get into it. The Titans versus Bengals, man. The Bengals look great, man. I just hope it's not a one-year wonder for them as far as they do good this year. What the hell? The hell was that? That was just weird. But as far as them doing, I want them to be more consistent. Do it this year and do it again next year, right? But let's focus on this year. The Bengals look great. Joe Burrow is great. Jamar Chase looks great. The defense is creating pressure. But that offensive line will probably lose them some games. They need to get better on that front, because 9 sacks on Joe Burrow, that's just not good. That's just not good. But they ended up winning the game, so props to them. Their defense came up clutch when they needed to. I think 3 interceptions, so they created turnovers, so props to them. Now let's talk about the Titans, man. I mean, y'all created 9 sacks. Y'all sacked Burrow 9 times, and y'all didn't win this game. I'm not even sure if that's a record or whatever, but the fact that y'all sacked Burrow 9 times and y'all lost this game, we already know why y'all lost this game. Ryan Tannehill, we know this already. Ryan Tannehill threw interceptions at the beginning of the game, halftime, well, the third quarter, right after halftime ended, and at the end of the game to lose the game. Ryan Tannehill is just not that dude, bro. He's not that dude whatsoever. He should not be on the Titans. The Titans, he's the only thing holding them back, and I mean, I don't know much else to say about it. They could have won this game if he didn't turn the ball over, literally. Derrick Henry, I mean, they rushed him back pretty quickly, but he obviously wasn't himself. So yeah, that was just pointless. The other guy that was running the ball, I forgot his name, Foreman or something like that. He was running pretty good over there. I don't see why they didn't just keep feeding him the ball. If Henry was healthy, they would be feeding him the ball. They would not have thrown it that many times like they did. So they should have just gave him the Henry treatment and just let the ball be in his hands, because he was running great, to be honest with you. I think he had over 100 yards. I'm not sure. Somebody's going to have to check that for me. But the Bengals move on. So let's put them up there. The Bengals move on to the AFC Championship game. So congrats to them. I want to wait to talk about the Chiefs game. So we're going to go talk about the Packers 49ers game, actually. The Packers, man, I mean, A-Rod, he's gone. He's out of there. He ain't staying. I can promise you, he ain't staying with that team. They had momentum. I won't say they had momentum on their side, because that's the thing about it. You would think, you got a bye week, so you got the extra time to relax and be healthy. You got home field advantage. I mean, you got the first seed, so you would think everything would be in their favor. Apparently not, right? Let me get this ad off. Anyway, apparently not. And the fact that they couldn't even get the job done, and props to the 49ers, man. I mean, for the Packers, if you only are going to score 10 points, then you don't deserve to win that game. That's just my honest opinion about it. It's no, when you only score 10 points, it's no shocker to me that you lost this game, to be honest with you. A-Rod didn't play good. Devontae Adams had his targets, but I think they started triple teaming him. I'm not sure what they started doing, but he was irrelevant in the second half of the game, in my opinion. But let's talk about the 49ers. The 49ers, man, props to them. I mean, they didn't make the mistakes. You want to look at it, I mean, they won the special teams battle, right? They won the special teams battle because they didn't score a touchdown at all, except for that special teams touchdown. So, but we'll talk about the predictions in a little bit, but that's not going to get them to the Super Bowl. They're going to have to play better. They're going to have to do better, because the fact that they beat the Packers it's not really luck. They did their thing. I don't want to say it in the wrong way, but it's like you're not going to go far only scoring 13 points. You feel me? So it's like they need to play better, but they did get the win. Props to the 49ers. The Packers are garbage. So let's move on. The 49ers, they moved to the NFC Championship game, so good for them. Let's talk about the Rams versus the Buccaneers. I had the Rams for the simple fact, I mean, they just got more firepower, but the Bucks came back in this game, bro. It's crazy. I said, hey, bro, during halftime, I'm like, this game is over. I even posted a video. I'm like, this game is over, and then I come back. Like, I mean, it was basically about to go to overtime. It was about to go to overtime. The Bucks came back. It was a tie game. But that defense, I don't know what the play calling was that left Cooper Kupp. He wasn't wide open, but left him. You should never leave the number one receiver for the opposing team and one-on-one coverage. The Packers blitz. They did an all-out blitz basically, and left Cooper Kupp one-on-one with Antoine Winfield, I believe, and that's just a mismatch. Antoine Winfield is a safety. He's not going to be able to fully cover Cooper Kupp. He's just not. I mean, Cooper Kupp is the best receiver in football this year. He is. For this year. It's either him or Devontae Adams. For this year specifically, not overall. But, so you leave him one-on-one. That's music to Matthew Stafford's ears, having Cooper Kupp one-on-one. That is music to his ears. And they capitalized on it. They got a great play. Actually, Cooper Kupp made two catches back-to-back that won them that game. And they got in the field goal range, and they ended up winning the game. They got that field goal to win it, and I mean, they sent the Bucks home. I got tired of seeing Brady in the Super Bowl anyway, so I'm happy for Stafford, man. He's proven the doubters wrong. I mean, when he was with the Lions, he ain't have an opportunity to really get to the playoffs and show his skills. Yeah, he does turn the ball over a little bit, but in the playoffs, I don't think he might have one or two interceptions, but he doesn't really have. In the last two games, he hasn't had any interceptions. So, and Odell's doing his thing over there. Cam Akers is doing his thing, even though he kind of sold the game almost because he just fumbled for no reason. The defense is playing pretty good. They're bringing constant pressure. So, the Rams, I like what they're doing, man. I got them as my Super Bowl pick. I got them to be in a Super Bowl. So, yeah. So let's move them on. Now let's talk about this Bills and Chiefs game, man. Like, god damn, that was a banger, and a lot of people were talking about should the overtime rules change. I mean, Josh Allen played very good. Gabriel Davis played good. I didn't even know who he was until he had that performance. I mean, now the league is going to be on notice. The Chiefs were able to. The defense for the Bills really did terrible. The Chiefs were able to bring the game back with 13 seconds. In 13 seconds, they got in the field goal range to send the game to overtime. And they did it. Kelsey, Hill, they all showed up, man. They really all showed up. Now, let's talk about the overtime. It's very short and sweet. I mean, the Bills' defense sold. They completely sold. And, I mean, it sucks that we didn't really get to see Josh Allen in the, it sucks we couldn't see him in the, in the overtime. But that's how the cookie crumbles. I mean, we know the rules. Let's not act like, most people are only saying that because of this one game. But the overtime rule has been like this for a few years now. So what's changed? For a bunch of years now, the overtime rules have been the same, except for when they took time off the clock. But other than that, no one was complaining, except when they saw a performance like this. They wanted more of it. They wanted Josh Allen to be able to respond. And I respect that. I agree. I wanted to see him respond. But that's how the cookie crumbles. So the Chiefs move on. Bang, 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 bang. All right, now let's talk about my predictions for the NFC Championship and the AFC Championship, man. I got the Rams winning. I think it's going to be close because this is a division battle. People are forgetting these guys are in the same division. They played each other twice already, so they know each other. I expect some trick plays to happen. I expect some plays we never seen before because that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to come down to who can take that risk, who can get that turnover. So, and I think the Rams have the talent to do that. So, I'm going to say Rams end up going to the Super Bowl. To be honest with you, they will have home field advantage in the Super Bowl. That's going to be big, but we'll talk about my predictions for that next week. You feel me? So for the Bengals versus Chiefs, I'm going Chiefs. Ain't no way. I mean, there is a way the Bengals win that. There is a way. But I think the Chiefs, their confidence is at an all-time high now. They feel like they can beat anybody. Their tough task were the Bills. It came down to the wire, but they came up clutch. That clutch game, man, is in their blood. But I think this is going to be a close game. But I think the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown or 10 points. I think Burrow is going to keep the Bengals in this game. It's going to come. But if there's a way the Bengals win, it's going to come down to the turnover and pressure. To be honest with you, it's going to come down to that. But I think the Chiefs are going to move on and win that game. To be honest. So for the Super Bowl, I got the Rams versus the Chiefs. It's going to be a banger. But we got to see how these predictions going to go. That's just my predictions. Hey, you feel me? Just my predictions. But hey, man, I I appreciate you guys for watching, man. The playoffs has been crazy, man. As far as the divisional round goes, it's been crazy and amazing. But yeah, guys, that's it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you guys hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn on notifications for more content like this, man. I'm out. Peace.